And along with understanding health, another key element to survival in stressful situations
Mm.
is listening to your gut, listening to your stomach.
Oh, yeah. Mm.
Yeah. Free freedom requires all the G's. God, gold, guts, guns. Right. The G, the gut, listening to your gut. Um,
Mhm.
and whenever I can tune into the frequency of my gut knows exactly what is going to happen.
Yes.
Yeah, my gut knows exactly.
Mhm.
I can see
Mhm.
like six
Mhm.
months, 1 year, 5 years into it. I can see it. I can see it.
Mhm.
And I can see it in my gut. My gut tells me.
Mhm.
And what that is, for a lot of people, you call it the universe, call it the power of nature. For um, Christians, it, it's tuning into the God frequency,
Mhm.
where you are able to receive a different kind of information, a clearer kind of information, a more obvious kind of information
Mhm.
that more normally we would block it out. More normally we would block it out.
Mhm.
But when we listen to our gut, it it senses almost like it can predict the future in some way, as if it's some kind of oracle or something. It's the human warning instinct that everyone's
Mhm.
had it at some point in time where they feel something's
Mhm.
wrong somewhere.
Mhm.
They feel it and they're not quite
Mhm.
sure what it is. And of course, sometimes it's real and sometimes it's not because we can make it up within our own head. Yeah, because we're very
Mhm.
creative as people. If you're going through the forest at night and it's dark,
Mhm.
you can
Mhm.
think, oh,
Mhm.
maybe there's something out there. You know, there's not, but can you can
Mhm.
imagine it as
Mhm.
well. But over the last few weeks, this frequency that I can tune into, where if I think about something and I think about why is that like that, and I instantly get an answer, and I know instinctively that that's why. That's why. Why are there secrets? There are secrets because if anyone learns the secrets, the table will turn. Yeah, that's that's why. If it was good, people would talk about it, right? If it was good, people would talk about it. They'd open up. They'd be honest about it. Um, or they'd be honest about it in a way that they say, I want to change. I want to be better. I made a mistake. Which is what your gut always tells you. Your gut tells you it's wrong, when you do something wrong. Right? It's like, I feel bad because I did that and that was wrong. It's like, yes, there's a reason for that. That's the that's the human DNA antenna reception signal that we have within all of us to receive the right information about what we need to do to be to be better as human beings. And the number one thing that destroys gut intuition is alcohol, in fact.
Alcohol.
Is alcohol. Yeah, we see that worldwide where people are people we call it they subdue the signal. They push down the truth. But the trouble, like like the ball, the more you push it down, the more it wants to come back up and explode. So so this understanding your gut, like like when you eat bad food, your stomach says bad food, bleh, right? And this the same is true for the sense of the information that we receive, where once again we're told that our brain is in our heads, but our whole body vibrates at a frequency, and most of the functions and actions are intercontrolled between the brain, the heart, the guts, and the spine. And so we want to make it simple and easy and say the brain is here, and in our brain we do our thinking. That's rubbish. Nobody that's rubbish. It's rubbish. It's rubbish. I'm sorry, science. It's rubbish because yes, you can create machines that show that electrical activity is happening in certain areas. Yeah, yes. But you can't hold it. You can't hold the idea. You can't hold the dream. You can't hold the thought. It's still abstract somewhere. Yeah, it's both within your mind and outside of your mind at the same time. It is crazy, but it's everywhere. And that's once we tune in, which is what I've been doing for the last 2 months, is trying to be super healthy with the exercise and the diet and the information. And the result is always clarity. It's always getting things becoming more clear and more clear and more obvious. And the more clarity and vision you have, the better decisions you will make, and the less fear you have, the less worry, the less anxiety, the less fear you have about the future. Because if you always tell the truth, you have nothing to fear. So, and there's a great sign that if somebody wants to do something really, really, really quickly, it's because they want to make sure that other people don't learn about something. Because over time, the truth is always revealed. Always revealed. And so that people don't want to come to terms with that. They don't want to understand it. And the reason why it's always revealed is because if you don't reveal it, it just eats your brain, because it plays about with the conscious elements at the back of your mind, and the subconscious and the unconscious. And so when somebody tells you what is going to happen, we have to understand that that is one idea and one perspective from one set of data. And that a person can be wrong. It doesn't mean that they're bad. It just means they made a mistake and they have to go, okay, well, that's the way it goes, right? And they have to correct and get back on course, which we all have to do at various points in time.